Well, welcome back to Ekaterinburg in Russia. You're looking at the DIVS Arena, the home for this week for the final 8 of the Euroleague Women, the pinnacle of club basketball in Europe, with literally some of the best players on the planet here in Ekaterinburg. First time up tonight, Burj Basket trying to recover from the disappointment yesterday, take on Moscow, who had the really pleasing win over Skio yesterday. Moscow arriving for game 2 after the very, very accomplished and hard-fought game yesterday, where Skio really pushed them. Had that beautiful 5-minute spell in the fourth period, right at the beginning of that fourth period, where they just broke the game open and got their start in this top 8 off to a winning start. Becky Hammond has led this team from the point guard spot. Candice Dupree had 18 points yesterday and made that a double, 9 rebounds to go with the 18 points. So Candice Dupree, big factor yesterday, and she will be a big factor today. Burj, reputation of the best defensive team in the competition. But the second half yesterday, where they were literally dismantled by Fenerbahce. Celine Dumerc, she's averaging 10 on the season, but only 6 points yesterday. Stat was the 6 turnovers, as Burj, as a team, had 22 turnovers, 17 in the second half, but Fenerbahce really did step up the defensive intensity. Well, Burj know they've got to get the result today. A loss today could almost mean their exit from the final 8. Just getting to the end of the player introductions here in Ekaterinburg. Already set a great standard for the host, as the host of this year's final 8. Over 5,000 spectators in the gym when the home team got their start yesterday with the win over Polkovice. So the home fans arrived in their thousands to try and help Ekaterinburg secure this season's Euroleague women's title. Czech Republic. Commissioner of the game, Jan Coleman, Sweden. Crowd a little sparse for the first game of the day. Ellie Regania and Pokey Chapman exchange the mementos of the game at the halfway line. And the equation is very similar for Sparta today. They have to stay with their game plan. They really did step it up yesterday. They were forced to by an excellent performance by Skio. And Pokey Chapman went deep into the bench. Alicia Aguilera came up with a tremendous fourth quarter performance. But its depth and its talent across the roster, that's Moscow's strength. One of the favourites for this tournament coming in. Here's the roster for Burj. And they've had an injury-ravaged season. Steliana Kultsidu recently injured again. Let's go with the injuries to Judah Elderbrink and Catherine Jones that they have endured in this season. The two teams have already met in this season's Euroleague, sharing the spoils of victory on each occasion, both teams winning at home. Moscow with a very big 20-point win at home, and Burj with a 5-point victory in France. Here's the Group B standings with Fenerbahce and Spartak with the 1-0 records. And here's the schedule for this morning's session, or this afternoon session if you are in Ekaterinburg. Pokey Chapman, head coach. 5th season as a Euroleague head coach. And there is head coach Valerie Garnier, her 2nd season as the head coach in the Euroleague here at Burj. And a nice season for Burj this year, an 11-4 record. They inflicted one of only 2 defeats on Spartak Moscow in this season's Euroleague, and they built that on defense. Moscow want to get into the 80s in terms of points scored, and keeping them down to 72, and a good offensive performance by Burj gave Burj the win in the group. Here's the starting lineup for Spartak. Same lineup that started the game yesterday. And the power, the 1-2 punch of Simone Augustus and Candice Dupree, so important to that lineup. Burj also go with the same lineup with Dumerc, joined by Liedem and Coleman, with Mayam and Udong on the inside. And then Mayam had a double-double yesterday. It was their inability to score, and more worryingly, their number of turnovers that really did create the problem. Spartak, 4-time winners of the Women's Euroleague between 2007 and 2010. That run ended with them being runners-up in 2011. Last season they found themselves in 6th place, the first time the Final 8 format was used. They have much higher aspirations this season in Ekaterinburg. Nice blend of imported talent, Dupree and Augustus, joined by Rebecca Hammond, Elisa Aguila, Nika Balic, Isabel Yakubu, Sonia Petrovic. That's a pretty much 50-50 spread. Here are the 3 officials from Spain, Slovakia and the Czech Republic. As you'd expect, some of the highest ranked officials in Europe. Emmeline Udong played a lot of minutes yesterday. She's taken a lot of load on the inside, 34 minutes. The production in the first half was fine, but only 2 points and 4 rebounds on the game. And she had a handful defensively, but they need to get more balanced scoring. Only 11 points off the Burj bench yesterday in their very low total. The shooting percentage is way below what you'd expect from Burj. They just had a bad day at the office. Well, that's okay if they can put that behind them. But another bad day at the office could see Spartak advance to the semi-finals, and could see Burj all but on the way home. Backs to the wall for Burj in white. Spartak in the black and red uniforms, and Udong wins the tip, and Celine Dumerc will handle it. Liedem has it on the wing, gets it with Dumerc. They're going to spend some time with the basketball. They're going to try and keep this 60s and 70s. Dumerc goes inside. Udong, nice fake, good step. She's fouled. Yeru gets the contact. Nice little fake by Udong, much more aggressive only went to the line 6 times in the whole game yesterday. So got to find a way of being the aggressor on today's game. Merck tries to turn the corner, gets inside, goes to Dong on the inside for 2. Merck gets the assist, Dong gets 2 points and goes to the free throw line. Vieru picks up foul number 2. Vieru sits down, picking up a very quick 2 fouls. The French international Isabelle Yakubu, who will know all about Emelunu Dong. Dong doesn't complete the 3-point play. Yakubu, as she does every single game, comes up with contribution from that bench straight away. Hammer wide open for 3. It is long. Defensive rebound. Leadham's after it. And Leadham will secure the ball. Yakubu over the back. Couldn't get possession. With a long 2. Gets Burj off to a nice start, 4-0. Merck with an assist early, then gets the 2 points from deep. Point guard matchups across this final 8 are so intriguing. Merck and Hammond, 2 of the best. Great help by Dong. Coleman has it. Leadham's on the break, 2-on-1. Should be, and here's a 6-0 start. Comes up with a steal. And Spartak take a very quick timeout. Coach Chapman obviously concerned about potential complacency here. You don't have to hear what she's going to say. You can, looks tell you everything about how someone's feeling, and Chapman's not a happy coach. Well, early timeout for Coach Pokey Chapman and Spartak Moscow. A 6-0 start for Burj. Hammond will try to ensure they run something coming out that timeout. Tries to turn the corner. This is blocked. Merck moves it on to Coleman. Dong on the trail. Thinks about the shot on the end of the break. Doesn't take it. Merck tries to weave a little magic. Almost turns it over. A long 2 from Indon with a toe over the line. It's not Belyakova. That's Burj with an 8-0 start here. Plenty of time for Spartak to re-establish. Burj playing like their backs are against the wall. Coleman gets it off to Joanna Leadham. Mayhem will reverse it. Looks to go pick and roll. Beautiful play. 10-0 start. Well, the little graphic confirms that Spartak, 2.5 minutes in, gets in trouble to score it. Leadham's called for a foul on Simone Augustus off the basketball. Dupree yet to get a touch. In terms of a shot here, Hammond tries to turn the corner, step back long, 2 is good. occurred on the screen is fouled by Hammond. And they're just a step off at the moment, Spartak. Step off there, but the pace by their own standards. A little late on the defense. Burke finds Leadham outside the three-point line. Dong wants it. Coleman decides to fire the three. Rimmed out. Augustus in transition. Gets aggressive, goes to the hoop, doesn't get the drop on the short jumper. Dumerc releases it. Coleman in transition. Spins to the middle. Udong got to look to shoot that. Dumerc takes the three, is long. Yakubu with a rebound, gets it to Beliakova. Hammond in transition, has it knocked away. Another turnover by Spartak. Hammond, I think, took a little blow to the thigh there. And Burj trying to maintain the intensity level. Leadham, little hesitation, kicks it. Coleman, 8 on the shot clock, needs a pass, finds Dumerc. She's going to put this up, gets set, fires it, gets her own rebound. Puts it back up, gets the two. Burj, early 12-2 start here for them. Hammond, hard show by Mayhem off the screen. Augustus deep on the shot clock. Augustus gets aggressive, draws contact. Like that tendency, deep in the shot clock. She didn't settle for the jump shot. She went aggressively, drew some contact. And Coleman picks up her first foul. Fouls will be an issue for Burj, they're not deep. Wheeler quickly off the bench this time for Spartak. Looks inside, Jakubu being big, looks at Udong, knows all about those, shows hard. Ball's over the back of the backboard. Guard look from Burj, giving a few issues here to Spartak, but the biggest snap for me at the moment, Candice Dupree yet to get a shot. We're halfway through the first quarter, and the most potent force that Spartak have yet to get involved offensively. Great pass. Celine Dumerc will get another assist. 14-2 for Burj. Mayhem picks up 6 points in the first 5 minutes of the game. Augustus attacks, floats one. Doesn't get the drop. Big rebound by Coleman. And Dumerc will run some half court. Looks to the high post. Leadham gets the handoff. Dong's got to shoot that and does. Gets the roll. 16-2. This was not in the pre-game. This was not in the script. Dupree not yet at the races at all. Aguilera guarded by Dumerc. 8 seconds. Aguilera shoots it off the screen, doesn't get the drop. And you've got to love the way the focus of this Burj defense has really taken Moscow out of what they want to run. It's slowing them down. Just got to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Leadham for 3. (19-2) out of the starting blocks. Burj taking it right at Spartak Moscow. Dupree looking for her first shot, and that's why it's so surprising. Candice Dupree gets the first 2 of the game off the first shot, and we're 6.5 minutes in. 2-3 zone here. Leadham, after making the last 3, passes it up. Coleman. Dumerc, feet set against the zone, doesn't make the 3. They overloaded the front of that 2-3 zone. They got the open look. Got to back themselves and knock it down. Dupree in transition is blocked by Udong. Comes off Dupree. Dupree barks at the official. She's going to get a tee. Cannot bark at the official in that way. part of that will be Candice Dupree's frustration for not seeing the basketball. Let's have a look. Goes baseline. There's the block by Cynthia Mayem. Probably got the first piece. Merck has a chance to make this a 21 4-point game. Frustration as she just did not finish the shot. Merck, who, if there is one of those stats you won't like about the performance, is only a 62% free throw shooter on this season in the Euroleague women. Well, Burj with a 20-4 start. Spartak staying with a 2-3 zone. They'll overload it. Mayem gets it on the baseline, gets to the middle, throws the little running hook, doesn't get it, but keeps it alive. Sherritt's just got to make the shot. Sherritt can't get the drop. Aguila pushes. Oh, and Yakubu with a bit of quick footwork gets the two. Pauline Krasik in the game for Burj, just had to make that little putback. Wide open in the corner for three is short. Leadham's on the glass, doesn't get it, as Kuzina just outsizes her on the offensive boards. Burj have a 26 advantage on 1 from 5 from the three-point line, so it's not about the three-point shooting. Leadham's made a three, that's it. Augustus with the aggressive move for two, rips it down and bounces it hard. 20-8 Spartak, as that woken them up. Maybe it needed the Candice Dupree emotion to get things moving on. Leadham gets her feet set for three, throws an air ball. Zone has just taken Spartak, taken Burj out of what they were doing, really. Beautiful little move by Augustus. 20-10, still a nice lead for Burj, but Spartak finally wake up. Gotta love the way, as you can see, the emotion on Simone Augustus' face. That faced with a little bit of adversity there, they've been aggressive. Spartak Moscow haven't tried to shoot their way out of this, they've been aggressive. They've tried to get to the ring, and Augustus has got there a couple of times as she's got her first 2 points with the last penetration. Yeah, they've got to keep the aggression. Scriber is going to get called for the offensive foul. Let's have a look. It's already gone. The foul's already been called. Grilla looks underneath to Petrovic, turn around, jump shot, doesn't get the drop. Yakubu just outsizes everybody but can't get the putback. Burj with a 23-10 lead. We're in the last minute of the first quarter. Celine Dumerc and Grilla going out. Russell gets it in the block, goes to the baseline side, and she led with the elbow. Yeah, watch this. There's the elbow lead. I've seen them not called, and I've seen them called, but the consistency factor with the officials is the great thing here. Augustus just about hangs on. Cooper on the inside, going up against Malwan. Size and depth already becoming a factor as Spartak try and get themselves back in this. Sundong steps back in the game. It's a tough ask for Coach Garnier. She's going to have to do a marvellous job rotating the limited resources she has. Yakubu completes the three-point play. Augustus sits down. Dumerc will try and eke out the last seconds of this first quarter. Pulls the trigger for three, count it. Wow, great players come out to play when their backs are to the wall and they have to step up, and Dumerc with 11 points in the first period has led by example, 26-13. Burj needing the win, have the end of the first quarter lead. And you just gotta love the way Dumerc has stepped up and led this team to that 26-12 first quarter lead.
She makes that one, that's what she does. The European Player of the Year.
Well, as you heard Pokey Chapman before those little clips, Dumerc, European Player of the Year, and they're given a wide open looks. But what she's doing really well is seeing the gaps in the zone and finding those gaps. So it's good execution by Burj in the half court to overload the front of that zone and get the open look, and they're just not doing a really aggressive job at the top of that zone, Spartak. Candice Dupree back in the game for Spartak. Well, the 26-13 scoreline wasn't in the script. Candice Dupree only taking one shot in the first quarter was not in the script either. Guida still has the point guard spot for Spartak, and she has it now with Bernie guarding her. Get the three away, Petrovic early. Great work on the glass as a team. Bernie has the chance to look long. Slows it up and gets Burj into the half court. Leading comes to relieve that pressure. Man to man by Spartak coming out of the first quarter break. Ndong puts it on the floor, goes up in traffic, doesn't get it. Good defense by Kuzina, but Ndong just outworked everybody on the glass. 24-second possessions are key here for Burj. They're going to have to use the clock, lead them on the penetration. Nice look to the inside. Scriber goes with a dribble. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Bernie doesn't get it. Needham, no time here. 3 seconds. Gets it blocked. Spartak a chance to run. They turn down the quick looks and Petrovic will bring it down. Dupree gets to the little broken circle. Doesn't get the drop. Kuzina on the offensive boards. Petrovic on the glass. Eliakova on the glass. And Spartak still come up empty.
Stagger screen, stagger, pin down. Come on, Sonia, stagger.
Coleman off the stagger, gets it to Bernie. Gets it back to Coleman. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Coleman with a step back 2. Nails it. Patience is good for Burj. The clock shot management is excellent. And Spartak have got to change the tempo of this game. Kuzina outside the 3, goes hard to the dribble. Almost has it taken. Dupree, smooth, pulls up, makes it. The more touches Candice Dupree gets, the better for Spartak. 28-15, Burj have the lead. 2-3 zone this time with Spartak. Coleman backs it out. Bernie. Coleman puts it on the floor. Nice move. Can't make the shot. Defensive rebound. Greta pushes. Eliakova is off. Bernie's going to run that down. They've got numbers. Needham runs the break. That's a poor pass. 2-on-1. Beck and Udong's got to face the 2-on-1 the other way. Petrovic is off. And Udong gets it. You can't like the foul line jump shot 2-on-1. Udong is not going to be able to really deal with that. Bernie moves the ball back into the tempo that Burj want. Bernie for 3. 31-15. Well, the headline riders are getting twitchy. Burj couldn't. He's setting themselves up here for a huge win. Dupree again goes up. Doesn't get the drop this time. Great work on the glass. Coleman comes down with it in transition against Kuzina. Decides to go. Gets the drop. Solid decision. 33-15. Melissa Coleman picks up 4 points. Burj just have to step on Spartak at the moment. There's a lot of looking around and some interesting body language in that Spartak timeout. Pokey Chapman takes the second timeout. And there's still a lot of time left in this second quarter. She has to take it because her team are just not at the game at the moment. Well, Coach Chapman takes timeout, 6:46 to go. She's been on the wrong end of a 7-2 run at the start of this second quarter. Obviously, they don't have to get back in, close the margin in one go. They're going to have to find a way to change the tempo. And the answer is Niki Balic, Slovenian talent at the point guard spot. Dumerc comes down with a rebound, poor miss. Coleman has it. Nice little trail play. Udong with a ball fake. Skips it to Needham. She attacks the seam of the zone and kicks it back to Dumerc. Good decisions again by Burj. Udong takes the foul line. Jump shot is good. 35-15. Kubu off her thigh, knocked away. Needham with another steal. Who's coming up with that? Needham hangs on, gets rid of it to Dumerc. Dumerc in transition. Numbers back for Spartak, so Dumerc pulls it out. Think about it. This gets out experience. Just taken to the bucket by Dumerc as though she wasn't there. Celine Dumerc putting on a clinic. Augustus and Dupree try and combine with a pick and roll. Goes back to Dupree. Soft as you like. It's so smooth. (37-17). Coleman. And gets it back to Dumerc. Dong's going to screen that top of that zone. Find Dumerc again. Baseline penetration. Great pass by off the glass. And Dumerc has just orchestrated a tremendous team performance by Burj in this first half. 39-17. Just under 5 to go. This is why she is the European Player of the Year. Dumerc gets picked off. Balic. They go inside to Yakubu. Goes baseline. Udong just stands. Tough move by Yakubu. She got it so deep. She had all the advantage she needed. Udong has to stay in the game. Did really well not to get involved in trying to block that shot. Still with a 2-3 zone. Goes inside to Udong. Hits it in Dumerc. Is called for the turnover. Leadham sits down. Bernie back in the game. Garnier goes with the 2 guards. Barris tries to turn the corner. Pull up jump shot is good. When she was 14 years old, Barrett has always been able to score. Tremendous pull-up jump shot. Dumerc's open in the corner. Coleman looks away from her. Dumerc pulls the trigger for 3! Gardier's up. The travelling fans are up. And it's a 21-point lead and Dumerc has 16. Coleman has the steal. Easy 2 for Coleman. It's a 44-21 lead, and they've got to turn the screw now, Burj. No timeout remaining for Spartak in this first half. It's a 23-point margin. Balic plays the screen, weaves to the middle, kicks it. Augustus with a long 2 is good. Great pass, great execution. Oh, and Dong just blew the layup. Bernie puts it up. Maybe should have reset. Dumerc wants to reset. Dong was probably counting the 2 points before she even took the shot. Dumerc is just seeing the floor. The whole floor. Coleman comes off the screen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mayhem gets it back to Dumerc. Pulls the trigger for 3. Mayhem, great rebound. They're going to recycle again. Fourth opportunity with this possession. Mayhem's going to hand it off to Coleman. Gives herself an angle to come off the screen. Mayhem puts it on the floor. Nice move. And Chapman running the changes. She's gone to Ruzanova. Jerry's back in the game, who makes the 2. Desperately trying to find a combination that can just break the tempo of this game. Burj lead at 46-25. Udong outside the 3 is going to hand it to Dumerc. Dumerc's feeling it. She gets her own rebound. It's tremendous effort here by Burj. 1:30 to go in the second quarter. Bernie comes off the staggered screen. Bernie gets it again. Mayhem mid-range, turns down the jump shot. Goes to the inside, Coleman, guarded by Augustus. Coleman gets one up, doesn't get the drop. Balic pulls up, nails another one. Timeout for Burj. Baric has 4 points in no time. Emelinu Dong, you can see her limping off there. She's got as much tape as I've seen on anybody. But she's given it up for her team. And it's been a great performance by Burj so far. Number 15, Kistel Diallo in the game for Burj. Well, Nika Baric has come up with some answers offensively. 4 quick points for Nika Baric. And an assist. No one even sniffing double digits for Spartak. They trail 46-27 and Khalil Dumerc has the basketball. Gallo sets the second screen. Bernie and Dumerc. Just miscommunication. Barrett uses the screen again, finds Dupree, looks inside to Yakubu. Oh, he's got to make that shot. That's a great effort. Coleman comes up with it. Numbers on the floor here. Coleman going up, gets the drop. Nice move. Yakubu has to finish. She has advantage, size, and position on Diallo, and she just didn't. She just blew the 2-footer. Baric pulls up, foul line jump shot is long. Coleman just would not let anyone else grab that. Dumerc's got 6 seconds to get it away. Fires it up and misses that one. But that's about all she's missed in the whole of the half. Burj reached the half-time break for a 48-27 lead over Spartak Moscow. Offensively, defensively, and in every aspect of effort, Burj have dominated that first half. There's still a big 20 minutes to be played, but Burj have given themselves a real chance here to stay alive in the tournament. And Coach Pokey Chapman and her staff are going to have to get into that locker room with Spartak and come up with some answers. When they lost in Burj earlier in the season, Candice Dupree was kept to 10 points. Well, they've kept it to 6 so far. It's been a tremendous first half performance by Burj. These highlights will show you they were aggressive, and defensively they really had a way of forcing Moscow out of what they wanted to run. We'll leave you with the highlights of a tremendous first half, and we'll be back in around 10 minutes to see if Burj can maintain that and get their first win of the Final 8.
Аня, ну вопрос тебе как игроку. Имеет ли право команда, которая проигрывает, иметь в графе фолы 0?
Я думаю, что нет, конечно. Нужно останавливать атаку ценой любой в данном случае. И на границе второй четверти иметь 0, я считаю, это непозволительно. Должны быть все атаки только через фол и только ценой неимоверных усилий у противника. Вот здесь у меня очень большие претензии к игрокам, естественно. Я считаю, что такой огромный разрыв в минус – это только за счет совсем беззубой игры в защите.
Теперь вопрос как к тренеру. А что же произошло с командой? Что происходит? Непонятно. Почему такой отрыв и как бы еще больше увеличивается?
Значит, еще раз, до тех пор, пока мы не начнем играть в защите, на этом уровне победу одержать невозможно. У нас единственный шанс сейчас наладить игру в защите, максимально вцепиться, да, пусть каждый получит по 5 фолов, мне совершенно не важно, и только ценой защиты и работы мы можем каким-то образом одержать победу в этом матче, потому что победа это дорогого стоит.
Вчера Галатасарай отыграл 15 очков, даже больше, чем 15 из 30. Значит, не все еще потеряно.
Неважно. Каждая игра, она особенная, да. Можно отыграть, а можно и не отыграть совершенно. Но нужно сейчас приложить супер усилия и собрать всю волю в кулак, потому что такую игру мы не имеем права показывать.
Спасибо, удачи, Аня.
Спасибо, спасибо.
Ну что, мы можем поздравить победителя. Напомню еще раз, как меня зовут. Александр. Александр победитель этого мини-турнира. Он получает такую замечательную футболочку. Но все участники не расстраиваются, получают утешительный приз. Спасибо. Любите баскетбол.
welcome back. Moments away from the start of the third quarter of game one of day 2 of the Euroleague Women Final 8 here in Ekaterinburg. We're inside DIVS Olina. And Spartak Moscow have their backs firmly against the wall here. Burj have come out in a do-or-die game for them and literally could not have played any better. Every aspect of what Burj did was tremendous. 48-27, they have a 21-point lead. But as we know, Burj can have those moments where they dry up. They only had 4 points in the third quarter yesterday, so they've got to come out the locker room aggressive and they've got to come out hard. Celine Dumerc changes in the lineup for Spartak with Petrovic and Aguila starting. Yakubu gets the start in the second half with Vieru on fouls. Nice pass. Mayam with the mid-range jump shot is no good. Undong's on the glass. Who's coming up with that? Coleman gets another rebound. Tremendous effort. Undong is on her own on the inside up to a point. Mayam to the middle, spins, goes up. Great defense by Yakubu. You still like the aggression. Burj being aggressive at the start of this third quarter, but Isabel Yakubu makes a statement. Augustus, long 2 is off. Coleman pulls in another rebound. Dumerc gives it up to lead him in transition. Dumerc turns the corner, goes up, scoops one, misses the layup, looks at the official, doesn't get any help there. Augustus turns the corner, looks to float once to Yakubu, who goes up, doesn't get the drop. Both teams struggling to just complete plays at the start of this third quarter. Mayam, Needham thinks about the backdoor cut, faces up, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Goes inside to Mayam, who gets blocked. Petrovic gets a hand on that one. And we're a minute and a half in and no one's troubled the scorers. Aguila, bounce pass to Yakubu, goes up, doesn't get the drop again. Petrovic does. Sonja Petrovic picks up her first 2 points. Burj at a pace they want to be at. Dumerc, beautiful little pass, Undong keeps it alive. Mayam goes up, off the glass, gets the drop. At some point you know Moscow are going to have a run. How are Burj going to respond? Dupree, baseline jump shot, you love it. Absolutely love the smoothness. Great execution, she doesn't ever look like she's going to miss that shot. 50-31. Needham off the screen. Dumerc off the little back screen, going up inside with a soft one. Gets hit, will go to the free throw line. She was disappointed once Yakubu left her that she didn't make the 2. She has to earn them from the free throw line. Dumerc goes 1 for 2. Petrovic brings it down for Spartak, 20-point game. Aguila gets Petrovic off the screen, faces up, comes off the screen, long 2 for Sonja Petrovic. Former European Young Player of the Year. It's a real injury issues. It's great to see her playing back to what everyone thought she would be. Needham off the screen, going baseline, Yakubu fouls. Beliakubu just gets caught matching up and helping out a little late. Should have showed a bit earlier on the screen. Leadham draws the contact. Ball goes out of bounds. And Burj will retain possession. Coleman tries to get to the foul line. Long two, his way short. That's not going to hit anything. A 6-3 start to Spartak as they try that long comeback trail. Augustus looks to Dupree down low. Gonna get it, nice pass. Candice Dupree trying to get what she wants. Yeru doesn't look at the long two. 4 seconds. Aguila's going to have to put this up. Tries to fire one up. Hits nothing. And 24-second violations both ways. As much as anything else, it's a testimony to the way that Burj have taken Spartak out of what they want to run. Coleman will take it off of Mayem, who faces up, goes baseline. Blocked by Vieru. And Dupree comes off of Dupree and goes out of bounds. That's a tough ball, tough break for Spartak. Greta sits down. Rebecca Barrett back in the game. No Rebecca Hammond. Referee's just confirming everything's okay with the table. Emeline Dong hobbles off. Diallo, Christelle Diallo. Now these are key moments for Burj. They've got to get minutes out of people on the bench. They've got to be productive. Lead them off the pick and then pick the picker. Doesn't get it. Demerck throws it across the defense. Beliakova. Poor pass to Augustus, but she handles it. Fadeaway jump shot is off. Dupree's after it. Leadham can't manage her size on the glass. Balic. Beliakova has it knocked away. Tries to wrap it around. They're going to foul her. With no time on the clock, Beliakova tries to scoop one. And then Mayem gets a little bit too keen on the basketball. Beliakova with a chance to tip things over from the foul line. She goes 2 for 2. Diallo looks underneath, nothing there. Demerck gets it back. They've really stepped up on Demerck. Mayem gets inside. Diallo can't handle. Turnover. A little deja vu here in the third quarter for Burj. Only 3 points in the first 5 minutes. Tough move by Augustus. She draws contact. And Diallo, after turning it over at one end, fouls at the other. Burj take the timeout. Coach Garnier is not going to want to have a repeat of yesterday's third quarter. 5 minutes in, Demerck, apart from the little shot where she went to the free throw line, hasn't looked to score. And she had 16 at the half. Mayem's had 12. Those two really leading from the front in terms of scoring. Coleman's having a great game across every stat. And they just need to get back into that scoring rhythm. Their contributions across the lineup in the first half with Ndong and 6 and Leedham with 8. And Ndong, we're not sure exactly how much of a problem Ndong's injuries are, but she's done a tremendous job in the first half. Sometimes you have that half-time break and it sort of breaks your rhythm. Gives you a little bit of a problem physically because you've stiffened up a little. You know she's going to give it up for the team. She'll put her body through it in this second half if she can. Nika Barrett, she's looked good for Spartak since coming on late in the first. Simone Augustus, the shooting guard from Baton Rouge, makes the first. Augustus is an 85% free throw shooter. These are normally points in the bank. 2 for 2. And it's back to 14. It was 21. 10-3 start. Scriber has it. Coleman has it rather. Off the glass for 2. Tough move, Melissa Coleman. Marissa Coleman moves on to 10 points, 12 points personal. And the eagle-eyed official picks up the call. A little bit of confusion on both sides. You always worry when both sets of players are a bit confused about what's been called. Bernie's coming in for Burj. Leedham's going to sit down. Dupree, long 2. Again, that little dribble gets us set. And it's just so smooth. 14-point game. Candice Dupree on to 10 points. As Dupree goes, so does Spartak go at the moment. Dumerc gets it up to Bernie, gets it back to Dumerc, gets her feet set for 3. Back in the groove, Celine Dumerc. 56-39, and Dumerc hits another 3, going on to 20 points personal. Beliakova moves it on. Nika Balic. Beru. Dupree's going to fire it up from the corner, hits nothing, that's a violation, but Dumerc will have the basketball. Great move by Coach Garnier. Give Dumerc a little breather from the point as Bernie takes over, but now Dumerc comes to get it. Hands it off. Coleman needs a pass, finds one, Mayhem creates an angle. Dumerc. Behind the back now, Diallo moves it on, Bernie puts it on the floor, fires it up with no time on the clock. With 3:15 to go in the third, Burj still controlling the tempo, still managing the clock. Diallo shows hard, she's going to just... Augustus made sure the referee called the foul. There was contact that Augustus got reaction from, called by the official. Sonja Petrovic comes in. Dumerc goes out. Krosik joins the game. Now these are vital moments for Burj. Without Dumerc in the game, penetration is good for Augustus. 15-point lead, 2:56. Probably the only time Dumerc's going to get a rest. Coleman. Krosik. Finds Mayer out top. Coleman with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gets to the foul line, has it knocked away, only 5 on the clock. Mayer feet set, long 2, nailed it. Well, Burj love this grinded out way. They played great the first half, now they're just managing it and grinding it out. Barrich, nowhere to go. Looks for a pass, nothing on. Diallo finds Bernie. Still no Rebecca Hammond. Must be some sort of injury issue. Try and find out what that is. Coleman, step back 2 is short. Mayam gets it, but she steps on the baseline, and with 2:07, Spartak, they've got to win the quarter. Most importantly, they've got to win the quarter, Spartak, to get any momentum going back. They currently lead at 14-10. Undong returns for Mayam. Coach Garnier trying to buy some time and buy some minutes here. Scriber in the game as well. Augustus, oh, tough one. All over her, she still gets it away. Goes on to 12 points personal. Bernie looking comfortable and confident. Coleman has it against Petrovic in the post. Tries to create a space, goes up, blocked by Petrovic. Coleman comes down with it. Cracks it with a long 3, is off. Coleman comes up with it, goes out of bounds off the block. There's bodies all over the place. Vuru blocked it, but as you heard, well, you may have heard, Coach Chapman is like, get the rebound. Another offensive rebound for Burj. They're doing a marvelous job on the glass. Dong wants Scriber to duck in. Isabel Yakubu volleys it in Thierry Henry style. 58-43. Bench contribution for Burj is key here. They're doing a marvellous job. Just got to maintain it. Krozik. Little pick and roll. Bounce pass to Undong. Trying to go to work on Yakubu. Great move. Tremendous move by Undong. Just set Yakubu up high and drop step hard and get it off the glass for 2. 10 points personal for Undong. Petrovic. Kuzina for 3. She stretches it at the 4 spot so well. Maria Kuzina closes it to 14. Last minute of the 3rd. Bernie on the dribble is a whistle. Petrovic looks like she's going to get charged with a foul. Aggression move by Bernie. But there was some contact. I'm not sure who's been charged with a foul. Let's check that one. Looks like Sonia Petrovic. They've called it on Aquila. Second foul, 13th foul for the Spanish veteran. Good effort by Beliakova. Krausic. Cole needs to try to make that contribution. Bernie goes backdoor, doesn't get it. Scriber just about retains possession. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bernie gets the screen, turns it down. Gets to the middle, fires up the tough 2, is no good. Last 20 seconds. Chapman wants to go early, she's not going to get it though. Petrovic off the screen, gives it to Aguila. It's big possession, Kuzina feeling it, he's short with a 3. And Bernie's got 10 seconds. A 19-12 quarter for Spartak. Bernie moves it on, crashes with a long 3, is off. And Kuzina gets the rebound of we've reached the end of the 3rd. And a 19-12 quarter for Spartak have closed it to a 14-point game. Well, the trends are worrying if you are a Burj fan. You're up by 14. But your scores have reduced every quarter, 26, 22, and then 12. Spartak, on the other hand, moving in the right direction. 13, 14, and now 19 in that 3rd quarter. Here are the overall statistics. And Burj still shooting a very healthy 50% from the 2-point line. Neither team getting to the free throw line as often as they would like. But 10 offensive rebounds for Burj have been key in retaining their control of this game. Here we go then, fourth quarter action. Game 1 of day 2 of the Euroleague Women Final 8. Yakuba on a pick and roll, misses another 2-footer. Leadham did a nice job of stepping in. Celine Dumas. Starters restored except for Miami's getting a blow on the bench. Scriber still in the game. Leadham has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Dong's getting a charge with the offensive foul. Yakubu gets it deep, and Dong stands tall. Another miss by Yakubu, and she's having the sort of game that for her is a nightmare. She's now like 3 from 10 and they're all on the inside. And yes, there's been pressure, but Yakubu is so good in there that you'd expect her to make at least 2-3 more of those. Udong outside, moves it on to Scriber. Dumert, skip pass. Scriber, short two-pointer is no good. Petrovic secures the rebound. And there's a minute ticked off the clock. Wheeler moves it on. Kuzina with the long 2 is no good. Leadham with a rebound. Holds on and fights for it. Coleman. Getting really quite, they're getting a little negative now, Burj. Not that same aggression and attack. There's Becca Hammond. And Hammond has not seen the floor for a very long time. We can only assume there's some sort of injury issue. But Hammond's only played 4:28 in the game. Augustus is going to draw contact on Udong. That's a big call. Emmeline Udong. Second foul. Both the team fouls in this fourth quarter are for Udong. She sits down. Mayan back. Just trying to buy a bit more time. No score yet in the first 2 minutes of the fourth. And Dupree hasn't touched it again. Augustus still in control of it. The referee brought it back. Petrovic off the curl, doesn't get the drop. Leadham thinks about going to the hoop, decides against it, pulls it out. Dumert wants and gets the basketball. Under 8 to go. Burj trying to control and manage the time here. Leadham tries to turn the corner. Kicks it off. Coleman gets to the middle. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Nice pass, Mayem. With 1 second on the shot. So much patience. Petrovic on the quick release. And that will be a Burj basketball. Coleman looks inside. Mayan goes baseline. Oh, she falls. She's the baseline beckon. Dupree rips it off her. Augustus looks long. Aguila has it. Can't handle the pass. You've seen a great effort by Scriber. Tremendous athleticism by Stephanie Scriber. Getting it done down the defensive end. Leadham has it. Guarded by. Hands it off. And there's a foul call. I think it's on Kuzina. Petrovic sits down, Aguirre sits down. Mayhem gets it in. Here's Bernie. Defense. Belyakova. Great little roll by Scriber. Should and does. Beautiful execution of the pick and roll. And Bernie, well, what it must be like to be in practice with Dumerc. Dumerc like on the read on the pick and roll. Chapman takes a timeout. And this is worrying here for Chapman. A loss here would mean Spartak probably needing to beat Fenerbahce. And look how good Fenerbahce were with Burj yesterday. It's now on nether almost for Spartak. They trail this 64-46 with 6:30 to go. They have the firepower, but they have to get the ball into the right people's hands. And we've got a whistle underneath. Mayhem is going to get charged for a foul on Yakubu. Oh, Belyakova wide open underneath, not seen by Baric. 7 seconds, Baric breaks it down, gets it to Yakubu, who's fouled. Mayhem picks up that foul. That's two quick ones. Visible Yakubu will have to go to the free throw line though, so he's forcing it to earn him. Dong back in the game. Yakubu. It is the Achilles heel sometimes. Just shoots over 60% from the free throw line in this season's Women's Euroleague. Goes 1 for 2. Benny finds Dumerc. Coleman's going to take the handoff. Dumerc flares off the screen. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Needs a pass. Stolen by Augustus. Dumerc's back. And one. Augustus goes to 14 with 1 to come. Augustus to make it a 14-point game. There's still 6 minutes to go. And she makes it. Burj also in the penalty. Bernie handling it with Baric. Udong knocked away. Yakub. Referee, I think, has said he's made a mistake. Oh, Dong turns it over. Is this the run? Baric looks inside. Dupree with the jump shot is blocked. That's a big block by Scriber. That is a big, big play. That was a huge momentum swing. If they could have knocked that down, calls the timeout for Burj. Candice Dupree's not looked happy all day. She has only 10 points. She's only taken 10 shots. Bernie has it. Burj cancelled the timeout on the back of the Scriber block. Demert. You've got to get back into this offensively. Looks down low. Udong has it. Goes to the middle. Kicks it out to Bernice. 7 on the shot clock. Gets her feet set. Fires up the 2. That's way off. It's 4-4 on the quarter. As you were at the start of the third. 14-point lead for Burj. Mika Balic and Bernie going at it at the point spot. Last 5 minutes. Dupree goes to the far side of the ring, off the glass for 2. 12 points personal for Candice Dupree. 12-point game. Dumert. Do they have enough options now, Burj? Are they going to be aggressive enough? Dumert comes off the screen, gets it, guarded by Nicobu, who takes the fake. Fires up the long 3 from nowhere. Augustus comes down with a rebound, and we're at 4.5 to go. Augustus to the ring for 2. 10-point game, timeout Burj. 4:22 to go. Sparta&K, is this the run that gets them right back in this? They trail 10. Burj have the timeout. Burj go back to the starters for the last 4:22. I am back. No real major foul trouble. Mayhem has 3. Lead him going low, doesn't get it. Dumert gets it coming to the top. Takes the screen from Undong, who rolls. Coleman puts it on the floor, gets to the middle, floats one, gets the drop. Marissa Coleman moves on to 12 points personal. She has 7 rebounds and 8 assists. And Dumert is called for the foul. That'll be foul number 2, I think. But what it does mean is Nika Baric goes to the free throw line. And Nika Baric is a 94% free throw shooter. You may as well count these. Baric still only 20 years old. 21 years old. Well, she's only 20 at the moment. Far more experience, so many more years than that. Makes both. Dumert gets it into the half court. 10-point game. Leadham finds Dumert. Nice pass. Coleman goes up for 2. Dumert is back orchestrating. They've got to make her put the ball on the floor. They've got to get her in a situation where she can't just see passes. Great hands by Udong, who helped off Candice Dupree to stop Augustus getting the layup. 12-point game. Burj lead it with 3.5 to go. Augustus will handle it on the end line. Nika Baric looks inside. Yakubu doesn't get it. Yakubu comes to the screen. Baric turns the corner. Finds Augustus. Dupree, mid-range jump shot. Money in the bank. Dupree moves on to full team personal. Dumas. Mr. Coleman's going to wheel down, and Needham has it outside the tree, puts it on the floor. Needs a little step through. Can she create? No, she can't. Too much size. Seliakova puts it on the floor. Yakubu gets it back to Baric. Baric gets the ring for two. Call as you like, Nika Baric. 8-point game. We're in single digits for the first time in a very, very long time. Borg have led by as many as 21. Dumerc to the ring is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Nika Baric got called up on the screens. There's the foul. Should be shooting two. Both teams now in the penalty. 2:24 to go. Borg, what a comeback performance after yesterday. Merck misses the first. Goes 0 for 2. Baric. Dupree doesn't get the reverse layup. Dumerc trying to manage time. No one better at it than Celine Dumerc. Comes off the ball screen. Gets another ball screen from Undong. Needham going baseline, shovels it into Undong, steps through, is blocked by Yakubu. 20 seconds came off the clock, but they wanted the points. They lead by 8. Baric looks high to Candice Dupree, goes to the hoop for 2. 6-point game, 1:30 to go. Borg have led the whole game. Coleman, guarded by Augustus. Got to be aggressive now. Dumerc turns down the ball screen, goes baseline, needs a pass. Turnover. Augustus in transition, going up, gets the drop. What a move! 4-point game. 1 minute to go. Celine Dumerc and Borg trying to hang on. They must be aggressive. They can't just try and defend the lead now. The margin is too close. Dumerc is fouled on the way to the glass. She's got to step to the free throw line, where she's just gone 0 for 2. She beats Baric again on this little penetration. Dumerc. Must make this. 2 for 7 from the line. Unbelievable number for Dumerc. Makes it. Timeout, Spartak. Dumerc goes 1 for 2. A 5-point game.
That's pretty fast. Extra quick, get a chance for them to set something. Put Moan right there in the middle. In the middle. Yep. Nika inbound. Right. They will exit to the middle, pick and roll. Then Nika gets spread. Gotta pick it pretty quick. Gotta pick up it.
As you heard, she wants something quick.
Yeah, this is Simone. You're gonna take it out. All right. You know two's going first. You know she's going here. Pin her down. When we inbound, I want immediate middle pick and roll. You got shooter, tag, roll. Here's the deal, okay? Once we score, I need to get some pressure. Need to pick up, get it, just that. Look, everything on this inbounds. No illegal screens, setting. Let Simone use it. She's gonna attack. We'll get the bucket and one. Okay, we'll get the bucket. Go get three right now. Go get three. Go on. Three. Continue. Score time.
Simone Augustus will have the fate of Spartak in this game in her hands off this sideline possession. How many twists does this game have in it? Augustus will come back. They're going to get the screen from Yakubu. Udong shows hard, takes her out of it. Pulls up for three. Is off. Eliakova picks up the rebound, goes inside to Yakubu, kicks it out. Simone Augustus fires another three. It's long. There's loads of time in the game. They could go to the hoop. Dumerc pulls it out. Gets it to Leadham, and Dumerc will want it back. Still plenty of time here. Leadham off the screen, gets it. Celine Dumerc gets it back to Leadham. They've got to put it up. 5 to go. She shovels it to Ndong. Doesn't get the drop, but they get the offensive rebound. That'll do it. Foul coming out of the offensive rebound, and how fitting Marissa Coleman picks up her 8th rebound to go with the 8 assists and 14 points. She's been everywhere on the stats for Burj, and now she can go to the free throw line and make this a 3-shot game. Makes the first. She goes to 16 personal. Timeout, Spartak. How important was the second of those free throws?
They're probably going to switch everything so you can look for screeners, okay? Right? 2 goals first, 4, pin. When we come up here, it's 3 screens for you, Jane, okay? She's coming here. They're going to switch screens probably. Maybe the post will good. Okay? Set it solid. Be ready for the switch, okay? We get the screen up here. Be ready for it. Maybe it's 2 possessions anyway. If you don't have the 3, we'll go to a screen and we'll get 2. We got to pick up. Okay, come on, right now. 3 to 30.
That's a 3-possession game. Augustus decided to try and do it from the 3-point line at the last out of bounds. 9 seconds, Burj away from a remarkable comeback performance from yesterday. Balic throws it to the corner. Beliakova is off for 3. And that'll do it. Burj, basket from France, have come up with a great performance, great character, great execution. After yesterday's performance where they just were horrible in the second half, they showed character as well as a tremendous amount of talent and have come up with a 71-64 win, which really does throw this group wide open. Spartak, after yesterday's impressive win, lose 71-64. They will play Fenerbahce tomorrow, needing to win. Burj will play Skill, and you don't know what's going to be depending on that, because game 2 of day 2 is just ahead of us. Skill will face Fenerbahce. Here are the statistics. A really solid performance in the second half by Burj. They withstood a tremendous comeback, and they got contributions from everywhere. So it's Burj who come up with the win over Spartak Moscow. They go, both teams 1-1 in Group B. Both teams still have their hopes alive of making the semi-finals. Join us again for the second game of day 2. And Familia Schio from Italy will face Fenerbahce. Istanbul from Turkey. We'll be back for that game shortly. We'll see you then. We'll leave you with highlights of what can only be described as a marvellous team effort, orchestrated by one of the best players in European basketball, Celine Dumerc, who had 21 points and 6 assists and 6 rebounds. We'll join you again shortly and leave you with the highlights of Burj's victory.